Alright guys, so we're going to be checking out the game Stokes versus Tex. This is for the grand finals of the Xbox playoffs, so I want to see how this game went in general. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you guys are looking forward to, different types of content, I'm going to be doing a lot of game reviews since FIFA 19 gameplay content-wise is not really something people are interested in, so we're going to be checking out some games from the competitive event. I am streaming live at twitch.tv/InceptionXX as well, if you guys ever want to check it out, so let's do it.
For Stokes, in terms of the grand finals, two English players into 10, so scoring 9, 10, 11 goals a game. Tex has been conceding so little. His defence has been immaculate in this tournament so far. Who will come out on top? Will it be Rebel or will it be F2?
Well, here we go then. Two legs of FIFA in this Xbox final. And people have been talking about the Xbox UK FIFA talent. Look no further.
What's Rebel from, guys?
Across these 3 days. Tex still obviously unbeaten in the competition. Never lost a game in Hamburg. Didn't even lose one in Swiss.
Is that just like a regular esports organization, or are they owned by a club?
I mean, look at the runs of games that he's had, getting himself out of Swiss and having to play against Nightwatch again in the round of 32.
Cal Freezy's team? Say where this is Cal Freezy team. Nice.
What a match that was. And then obviously having to take down Kurt and then Enrajek to ensure he gets to this final. And doesn't seem to matter when it is in the year, Richard. F2TEKKZ just makes finals.
Yeah, 100%. That's what one thing that he does best is F2TEKKZ. On the other side of it, Stokes, he had to take down #Harry, Phenomenal, Painter, and Vinny in his road to this final.
The game has started off really well so far, actually.
So he already ensured he had his E-World Cup final spot. But where he's been doing so well in this tournament, he's moved up even further. F2TEKKZ now. What a block that was from Rudhulet.
That's a defensive block there, the Rudhulet.
So well in this tournament, he's moved up even further.
Ooh, you know what? I give him the props if he's manually using him. So if they make the defensive AI tackle, I don't mind so much when the person's actually on the cursor.
What a block that was from Rudhulet. Just to deny Neymar.
That's a good first-time shot angle, by the way. Is that those ones, if they went in, those are cool.
For opening up his account in this final corner comes
good
in
manual
straight
keeping
away.
there, actually.
Punched away by Edwin van der Sar. What can Tex do from here now on the edge of the box? A simple drag back to R9. And once again, van der Sar just clutches up with another save.
Yeah, it was so big, van der Sar, for Stokes in the semi-final against Vinny. You saw that last
good drag back there to open up the space.
Looks like we're in for another performance from him.
Oh, no.
Good defending.
In the final.
That was nearly a mistake there. An awful heavy touch from Da Costa for Stokes. For Tex, I should say. Nearly actually ran it into the path for Cristiano Ronaldo. It was nearly a tap-in for Stokes. Back down the other end straight away for Tex. As you said, something that has been a big improvement from this tournament is the amount of goals he's conceded.
Ooh. That would have been a crazy deflection right there.
He's really limited that number from day one, day two of the competition. It was only up until he played Kurt in the quarterfinals when he actually started to concede a few goals.
You got to put that down to a couple of things. Attrition. He's had so many tournaments. He's got very used to.
This is good utilization of the fullback area, because the fullback area is the one that you exploit the most, right? And that's what he looks at the most. Like, he's like, okay, if he makes his pass in the middle, as long as I block that side, that's the side you just don't want to allow someone to get through. So he just keeps blocking that fullback area right there. See?
He's got very used to seeing out games. You saw it.
And it's smart because then he transitions it into the middle, so he has like a 3 at the back now, right? But then the player just transitions up. He doesn't have like a bunch of players attacking, so it's actually really good play to commit the fullback inside.
The tweet that we keep on
and he
putting
gets the ball
up,
like
but
that.
also
Nice.
with the
Good
fact
defending.
that new coach with Enzo behind him, they've had a couple of tournaments now to get used to each other, to get used to the different procedures, the substitutions, the tactics that they are employing, the 4-4-2 second variation, something that he seems to be very comfortable with using. He can always go back into the 4-2-3-1. It's a championship winning formula with F2TEKKZ. You just had to find the extra 5%. And that's what Enzo's brought out.
Yogu, thank you so much for the 2 months, man.
Speaking
I appreciate
to Stokes
that.
Earlier, his best tournament of the year before coming into this, was in London, the Foot Champions Cup number 6.
That was a smart shot to take because he was expecting like the manual goalkeeping there.
He just works Van der Sar once again. Exactly the same corner, played to the box, punched away. Still TEKKZ with all the ball at the moment. All the attacking threat. Will he score
shot,
from this one, Van der Sar? What will this man not save?
Van der Sar is on fire in this opening third.
TEKKZ is playing really well right now, man.
Final.
He's only so long you can count on your keeper, though. To keep making these incredible saves.
Oh, that body to body.
Yeah. Finally.
That was actually nice.
He's only so long you can count on your keeper, though.
Yeah, see, so Van Dijk, you see how he's manually defending? He overcommits to the right side, and then because R9's really strong and physical, he's a big, massive player, right? He kind of uses the shielding to his advantage, touches the ball upwards, and then creates that space. And I think he green times this, too.
To keep making these incredible saves. R9
yeah.
again!
Nice goal.
Finally,
I like that.
There is a breakthrough in this matchup,
That's
and
really
it is
nice,
TEKKZ.
actually.
He's been knocking on Stokes' door. Ever since
little
his
shield right there to get that touch.
Just
nice.
about turns.
That was a nice goal.
Virgil van Dijk, timed it green and
don't you think the defender should do better? No, because he overcommits here. Look.
Knocking on Stokes' door.
Watch. You see how he over... Oh, wait. Is that an animation thing? Let me see.
He's only so long you can count on your keeper, though.
Let me just slow this down. I just want to check that really quickly. No, he overcommits too much to the right side. That's a good goal.
Making these incredible saves. R9 again! And finally, there is a breakthrough in this matchup, and it is TEKKZ. He's been knocking on Stokes' door. Ever since his first leg,
he just overcommitted too much on the right. If he stayed like in the middle, he would have been okay there.
Van Dijk timed it green and smashed it straight past Edwin van der Sar.
That's a nice goal.
Of course it's green. Low driven into that bottom right corner. When you put a lot of power on the low driven, the ball will slowly rise up. Megabit was the first person to really discover that tactic in FIFA 19. It's been adopted by all.
Which tactic?
Corner. When you put a lot of power on the low driven, the ball will slowly rise up. Megabit was the first person to really discover that tactic in FIFA 19. It's been adopted by all the pros. And F2TEKKZ showing us the perfect example of the timed finishing mechanic right there.
A 1-0 score is very fair so far. Very fair.
Stokes' goal finally rewards him.
Here he comes again. R9's off again. Could it be two?
No. Nope.
Here he comes again. R9's off again.
No.
Could it be two?
No.
What a save.
No.
Edwin.
Stays on his line for the corner there as well.
Because this is why I hate manual goalkeeping, right? Because this right here
finally rewards him.
Here he comes again.
No.
R9.
No. The only reason why he shoots this near post is because of the whole like manual goalkeeping there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people are like, "Oh, why doesn't he just shoot it to the left side?" You have to take into consideration that he's trying to green time this shot. So he's looking at this core area first, more than he's looking at this core area. That's why the balance between the time finishing and the manual goalkeeping is idiotic, right? Let me just see this little pass between to Van Dijk, actually.
Finally rewards him.
Okay, no, never mind. That's a fair miss. Van Dijk should be getting that. That's good. That's actually really good manual defending there.
Yeah, no.
But this miss has to be a goal, especially with R9, a green time finish near post. That's a GG, bro.
Again, could it be two?
What a save, Edwin.
Stays on his line for the corner there as well. 2 or 3 times he's come and punched out, but that was played just to the edge of the box. It would have been too far out of the reach of Van der Sar. What a fantastic first 30 minutes.
Yeah, 1-0's not too bad. His Van Dijk, that was really good manual defending. He should have got that easily.
TEKKZ come out of the block.
He transitioned really well with him too.
Right now, Stokes has to just create something.
Well, obviously we apply logic to like what's fair and what's not. But in FIFA 19, you just take whatever you can get. Should his player be scoring that under the
Stokes.
mechanics of the game? Yeah, absolutely.
Probably
It
the
should be a
first
2-0
final
game
he's
right
played
now.
in
But
some
is he
years.
fortunate that Van Dijk doesn't do anything from the manual attack,
about,
from the manual
talking
defending? Yeah, absolutely.
what decision
His
it was for him
player,
to come
Stokes'
back
player,
into
should have got that
competitive
easily.
FIFA.
TEKKZ is playing way better right now, though. I will say.
All these players, millions of players would have dreamt of getting to a FIFA E World Cup final. He came back. The goal was simple for him this year. Get back playing competitive FIFA. Get to the E World Cup final. And now he's actually in the final of the playoffs as well.
You see sort of the old guard of British FIFA all getting behind Stokes. Bullock.
Oh, that's a good touch. Yeah.
Speaking of that, man.
Oof. That was a good play there, actually. I like that. That was really nice.
Nearly created something special there. An elastico.
Does the elastico to get into the space for the time finish? Yeah. Really nice.
Didn't work Van der Sar too much compared to the opposite.
Little flick, maybe.
End of the field where TEKKZ will look to attack once again. $75,000.
Good defending. Manual defending there was really good. Nice. Ooh,
you know
good.
how much
Yeah,
TEKKZ has won this year. The amount of
this manual defending is very, very smart. I like this. I like that he was able to switch this player really nicely.
TEKKZ will look to attack.
So he looks for the first time pass. Like he knows that transitioning run is going to happen first. So that's the area that he blocks right away.
Once again.
See that? That's really nice.
$75,000 to whoever can win this.
Manual defending there. He actually gets that ball.
You know how much
nice game
TEKKZ
so far, man.
this year. The amount of tournaments he's won. 3 FUT Champions Cups to his name. Plus the Premier League, LQEs,
Club World Cup.
Played for his country, played for his club.
He's that keen. He's seen that he's
Anzo, thank you for the 23 months, man. Appreciate it.
That position, a little work down. It's the foot right there. The expects the winning formula so far.
And for TEKKZ, he's tried out different coaches this year. He's played events on his own.
Oh, good defending there.
We've seen the success. Or just how much more comfortable he feels when he has got someone he trusts.
That was really weird.
You think back to Singapore, it's the perfect
example
when
man.
Enzo got involved and helped coach TEKKZ. He was really struggling in some of his matches. Ran out of ideas as such. Enzo just sat him down and went, one thing you need to try more, shoot from the edge of the box. Try and time your shots more. Your opponent's not doing it.
Do you know what it is with the coach? It's the trust level. If you're a coach and you say something and it proves successful, that player trusts you then. He'll trust your opinion. He'll value your opinion. There's definitely a trust level.
That's just been hooked into the box.
Oh, thank God he didn't score that.
We've seen him do it before.
Both TEKKZ and Enzo. Flashbacks.
I don't mind crosses and stuff. Like, obviously it's football, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that the EA needs to add a thing where it's a skill to cross it in a general area. Like, you just put it in and then you hope to God that your player gets to it. The attacker's momentum is better than the defender's momentum.
Earlier on, deep free kick into the box, pick out Ronaldo, header across the goalkeeper. That one cannoning off the crossbar. But he is dangerous, Stokes, from those sort of set pieces.
Well, it was
defending by TEKKZ, yeah. Blocking that general middle area.
That free kick just dinked into the box. It did look dangerous.
Crossing in the right situation could be okay if you have a 19. Yeah, in the right situation, of course.
It's another warning sign. But Stokes is still.
There's just ones. There's some that's like you cross it because it just makes sense to do it, right?
Semi-finals with a 1-1 draw.
In a video game concept-wise, that's unlucky.
Stokes looking to do the same.
Well, he manually defended that really well. Stokes' manual defending is very good, man.
Quite a little bit this year.
TEKKZ is also very sick at manual defending as well.
Between the two, at events throughout the year.
This is a very good final so far. I'm actually happy about this.
Important point to point out: the 2 wins that Stokes has over TEKKZ.
It's important for the games, guys. Like, this is something I really stand by. It's important for the games to be really good games because it's important for the growth of competitive FIFA. If people watch the games and all they see is just people abusing mechanics the whole time, it's not interesting to watch for a viewer and it's not going to help the scene grow. So watching a proper balanced game of football being played is very good. A 1-0 score is very fair so far. And as a viewer, when you see these things, it's nice.
Have always been in Swiss. He's never beat him in a knockout elimination match.
Nice pass there. Yeah.
Here's Havertz.
That was solid.
He's fresh, brought onto the pitch, trying to make that all-important difference to Stokes. And at least he does know, Richard, that he can beat TEKKZ.
Yep.
But as you said, in a knockout game, it has never happened yet. wicked deflection, and he fell onto the boot of R9. Just about 30 yards
Good
out.
utilization of the TEKKZ there, actually.
Stokes. Cristiano Ronaldo in a running race against Vieira. Scoop turns inside to him, though.
Little fake shot acceleration.
Gets dispossessed in the end. Be very careful. Danny Da Costa well out of position there from right back. He has just enough time to pull in. Mendy, he's still on the
nice
field
physical
at the
there with Mbappe.
I've seen Stokes make that change a few times when he doesn't feel too comfortable.
Yeah, you see Phil and Mendy coming off and getting replaced by whoever it be. Hullet in at left back, Danny Da Costa switching over flanks.
You might be able to use that space, yeah.
Done a job at left back there for him.
Nice pass.
This could be a chance for Stokes. Can he get past? Both Van Dijk.
He wasn't there yet, so I don't necessarily mind him not scoring this. He wasn't there yet though. But very, very beautiful play there, man. Very nice there.
Will it be a free kick?
I actually wonder if he did it like an acceleration, because when you do a fake shot on the first touch, the acceleration that it carries with the ball is very helpful. So let me just see here. Yeah, you know what? If he does a fake shot here, first time fake shot inside, he actually might get the space, because he would be in front of Van Dijk here. He does like a regular touch here, so you see that when he drags it,
could be a chance.
Player's already on him, so, you know.
For Stokes. Can he get past? Both.
Maybe even like a timed finesse if it actually works at the top.
This could be a chance for Stokes. Can he get past?
Maybe.
Both Van Dijk and Van der Sar.
It wasn't a bad choice there. It's either or, really.
Has he?
Good game so far.
Will it be a free kick on the edge of the box or a corner? Yeah, we'll play the corner, just pulling it back for the yellow card. Sergio Ramos deemed to have pulled back Neymar when I believe he was through. Corner whip straight into the box, into the path, and Mbappe. Vieira will win it in the air. Lovely little touch there on the return. Oh, wow! Just corner whip straight into the box, into the path, and Mbappe. Vieira will win it in the air. Lovely little touch there on the return. Oh,
yeah, let's just skip right past that one.
Smashing that past the goal kick from Kai. Wasn't timed. Didn't need to be from Kai Havertz.
And I saw some tweets earlier. I think Footwiz Tom tweeted one. Just loves how Stokes kind of just hypes his own goals up every time he scores.
You see how the pro players, when they score it, they're like, really? You know what I'm saying? It's actually funny to look at.
It's a goal. He talks to himself a lot, does Stokes, while he's playing.
This is why the competitive in this game is just, it's flawed, because a 1-0 result right now for TEKKZ is a fair thing. And when you allow someone to score a goal, your game style is completely changed. It's the butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it sucks to look at.
Tells him how good himself is, to be honest.
A turnaround, complete crazy. Like, if you're gonna score that volley, then the Neymar time shot should be going in. You know, it's one of those things, man. But I like that when you see the pro players play, they despise their own goals. Like, I was watching Kurt in his first game, and there's some goals he scored. He was like, ew.
Everybody's talking.
These guys are football fans. You know, they like scoring nice goals.
So good. Left foot, right foot. It really doesn't matter. This game is all square. With just over 15 minutes left. How has that goal changed things? TEKKZ, drag back, scoop turn. Here's a chance for Ronaldo.
Good manual keeping there.
Nothing fancy about that finish. Cut back inside, deflection.
He's off.
Who's off?
Nothing. Change things. TEKKZ, drag back.
Oh, he is off right there, Mbappe.
Scoop.
Yeah. Where is Mbappe? Why is he still... This is so weird from the attacking AI. Why is he still running?
How has that goal changed things? TEKKZ.
At that point, right there, you'd be like, look, this is the attacking AI. They got to work on this, because this is just annoying to look at. He stops, but he still runs forward. Why? Watch Mbappe.
How has that goal changed things? TEKKZ, drag back.
Stops, but keeps going in. Why would you stop and keep going in? You're already offside.
Inside deflection.
He's off.
It's one thing, like, there's a spot there, right?
TEKKZ, drag.
Once you're here, you're like, shit, man, I'm offside. And you just go back into position, especially if it's like a team of the year Mbappe, you know what I'm saying? right at this point right here, you know, once you start making that run, you don't keep running upwards.
Turn is a jump,
you know,
for Ronaldo. Nothing fancy about that finish. Cut back inside, deflection.
He's off.
Such a weird thing, man.
And he's offside.
But even still, he wouldn't have gotten that opportunity if Mbappe was onside.
But
so.
anyway,
or maybe he did.
A
who
very
knows?
harsh deflection into the back of the net.
Yeah, they did get very lucky with the way that the ball bouncing inside the box, but the offside.
Oh, they gotta fix this goalkeeping thing because it's actually idiotic. Look at how he's aiming to the fullback because that's where he wants to go, right? And it goes to the right attacking mid.
Inside the box, but
why can't you maneuver with the goalie's body, right? Like if you're aiming it to that side, why doesn't the game just maneuver Van der Sar to the left to kick it to the fullback? You know what I'm saying?
Call going for Stokes.
Unless there's some mechanic I don't know with the goalkeepers where you can curve the ball like that. I just don't think he's going for that.
Did get away with that one, Stokes. Expect to see something fancy now. We know our Tex is so unpredictable out on the wings. Danny Da Costa into Mbappe. Elastico. And he will win a corner for his efforts for the Brazilian into a pause now. Just a chance to have a breather for both of these two as well and to make any important changes they need.
I wonder if the goal that Stokes scored there just gave him a little bit of confidence. Yeah, it's a volley. It's a mechanic in the game which is very strong. Any sort of volley from in and around the box, if you catch it nicely, it's going to fly past the goalkeeper. But just the instinctiveness to shoot straight away, that could give him a lot of confidence going into the rest of this game.
All right, watch Van Dijk there. He's just controlling Van Dijk at the front post. He's still being controlled. Van der Sar was manually controlled as well.
Oh, wow.
It's one of those. If you see your opponent controlling the play, you know the ball's going to be aimed to him. That's what Stokes did.
Nice ball roll there.
Just moved his Van der Sar. I thought it's either my hand getting onto this or Van Dijk's head.
Utilize that space on the side.
Yeah. Vieira's going to try and just cover for Mendy. Can he do so?
Nice
Two
pass.
players out the game straight away. R9.
Ooh.
Oh no! Get around the right side of him, Maldini. Still Tex. Back to goal again. Maldini.
Unlucky there, eh?
Game straight away for Mendy.
Is he onside here? I think the guy on the left side is what's putting him on here.
Two players out the game straight away.
Yeah, the Patrick Vieira or something.
Oh no!
That's a weird animation of the center back. Although I think the pass should be better. Let me see the Ronaldo angle.
Can he do so? Two players out the game straight away.
If it was more upwards, yeah, but...
Oh no, get round the right side of him, Maldini. Really? A foul if he connected.
Van der Sar has had the game of his life.
If he's not getting man of the match, I'm asking questions.
For Stokes. And yeah, that's a great thing for this one leg, but because it's two legs, you can't expect your goalkeeper, a position that you have relatively not a lot of control over, to do that again for you, game in, game out.
Nice, good dribbling there.
It will be one of the final attacks of the game.
You should commit a little bit here. Ooh, should have got to the bottom there. Ronaldo's nice.
Scored at least 2 or 3 if it wasn't for the saves of Van der Sar. Just 2 minutes
I wonder what
left.
the gameplay was like at this event, because honestly, I've actually seen different gameplays in this event. Like, I was watching one Tex game before the Kurt game, and his gameplay was really bad. This one just, I don't know, this one has to be a matter of, like,
Stokes
how it feels at the event. It's kind of hard to see in this this specific gameplay.
He has got time to do so. Added time to come any second now. You have just joined. This is the Xbox One final of the FIFA 19 Global Series playoffs. $75,000 up for grabs. A pause cued by Tex there.
If the gameplay is good, would you consider putting a few points in your account? No. I like Road to Glory. Road to Glory is fun for me.
Because we know how good he is.
Yeah. You painted it early. You said, do
2 minutes here. Con header.
Stokes is from a set piece.
Dude, this is such a smart sub, man.
Final 2.
Exactly.
This is such a smart sub. So he gets the free kick here. He gets the free kick here, and then he subs because he knows he needs the physical presence to win the ball in the air. Look, he takes off Mendy here.
We know how good he is.
Yeah.
Very smart, because it's the last kick. These are goals opportunities that can go in. That was that's a smart sub. Let's see if he defends against it, actually.
Ramos
a really smart sub.
Substitution.
Well, we know how good Stokes is from a set piece. You'll be able to watch it in front of your very eyes now. Right, Ronaldo's back for him. Van Dijk's back for TEKKZ.
Hulk's over it.
Just needs to defend it. You can just see the player switching there. Havertz is being controlled. Just going to peel off around the back post. Havertz is in there as well.
Van Dijk,
and Van Dijk's just sitting in front of him saying, no, thank you. Got up in the air, headed it away. Tack not dealt with yet, though. Ronaldo, scoop turn, ball roll.
Free kick going against him.
Good
I
foul,
think that will conclude us
the ball there.
for this first
game
leg
ends
in
1-1.
your final.
He just kicks it out. That's all he has to do.
Ball's going to get pumped long, out of play.
What?
It's not blown up yet. It didn't kick it far enough, so it's still registering as a Stokes attack.
Once again, TEKKZ just saying
he's wanting the game to be over.
Why is it not blowing the whistle?
Over.
This is a mechanic in FIFA, by the way. It's like you have to kick the ball in the middle of the pitch for it to be called.
I think you listened to your tip earlier, Rich. About
I hope he doesn't score this.
Hasn't worked for him again. If he concedes now, he will
Pick
be
it out,
disappointed. Surely, referee. There we go.
This is a thing, like in FIFA, where you have to like kick the ball to midfield to call the extra time.
It's full time. Kind of
packs.
Yeah, not bad.
I love a rare player pack.
Not bad indeed. The players, both Painter and Stokes, they matched up against each other in the quarterfinals.
Thank God you didn't score that,
the
man.
first game of today. And it was Stokes just playing so well. Quarterfinals through to the semi-finals, in which, until then, we did not know who was going to be taking the 16th FIFA World Cup final spot. It could have been
the gameplay for this one looks okay.
Tournament.
It looks okay for this one.
Said no and helped Abinio to stay
First time
in 16th.
shot. Ooh, that was an opportunity, man. Was this off of a kickoff too? Yeah. If he green times this is a goal. How much power did he put into it?
Abinio to...
It doesn't even show his power. Why?
He won the tournament, but Stokes said no and helped Abinio to stay in 16th.
It's not a bug, it's actually realistic because the ref should not call it during an active attack. It's not an active attack. If you watch football in real life, referees have called it from people getting it on a corner kick. It's not a realistic mechanic.
4 minutes in. Warning shots fired from TEKKZ. That could not be any closer to hitting that scanch area in the goal. Surprise, didn't even hit the woodwork.
TEKKZ coming out. 110 miles an hour in this second leg. Stokes has to weather the storm in the early stages.
Obviously, we didn't know what was said during that interval, but if you're Enzo, what is there to say? You've created a number of chances.
The thing is, how much can you actually coach TEKKZ? Like, he's unbelievable. Anything that you say to him, he probably already knows. Do you know what I mean?
That was beautiful.
Unless you're telling him something specifically about your opponent, which potentially he could be doing. There's not much to tell somebody who's been so dominant in a year. You don't tell Roger Federer how to play tennis.
I think there's one area that you could look
at. That's a shot.
Maybe attack
good manual
more,
goalkeeping there.
Would be Mendy. I'm just looking at who he's got in that right.
That's the transitioning runs you look for in FIFA 19.
It was something that I picked up earlier or yesterday from what Enzo was telling TEKKZ.
Oh, that's really lucky. Oh, there you go. You're good.
He's up against someone else that was using Mendy at left back, and so we didn't really see many crosses coming in that first leg from TEKKZ. It was all kind of direct through the centre of the field. Maybe it's time to change it up and try and attack that back post.
Well, it's been that 4-4-2 for quite a long time. Maybe switch it into that 4-2-3-1 and look for the tornado, look for the scoop cross, because yes, it might be ugly. Might not be the goals that he wants to score, but it might be the goals necessary to win him the
TEKKZ will try and
this is a good final so far, man. I'm happy about this so far. Not so much about the Stokes opportunity. That goal was a shit goal, but I mean, even he knows it.
To Danny Da Costa, R9. Well, it tried to.
This game is all about taking what you can get, you know.
But he was intercepted. The score is 1-1 on aggregate. Still,
oh, that's a great pass.
If it is a draw,
Oh,
after the
unlucky.
second leg.
Van
we will
Dijk
go
doesn't
to
have those
extra time.
passing stat. Well, he probably does, actually. I don't even know
Not
what
an
the stats
extra
look
time
like.
final in a long time. I think the last one between Stefano Pina and Megabit at a G50 LQE.
Penalty shootout as well, wasn't it? Which Pina did win. That was on the road, obviously, to these tournament. On the way back now, here's a chance. Oh, no!
Oh, you know what?
Tom Stokes.
Good utilization of the dribbling to see if he's going to use the manual goalkeeping here.
Win. That was on the road, obviously, to
Nice.
these
Nice.
tournament.
Boom, boom,
now,
yeah.
here's a chance. Oh, no!
Nice. That's a great goal. Very good goal. He goes for the dribble just to kind of like fake him out a little bit because he only has to deal with like the one defender.
Tournament. On
Boom,
the way
boom.
back now, here's a chance. Oh, no!
Nice goal.
Tom Stokes.
And it's that low driven again. Working time after time for him. You just see it.
Boom,
a little
boom.
bit of movement. Fake
Nice.
to go on the
Very
left. Came
nice
on the
goal.
right and just smashed it into the bottom corner.
That's one thing that everybody, all the pros have been saying who I've been chatting to. They've been saying that Tom Stokes in the box, he's so clinical. He's doing shots that other people just simply aren't doing. The low-driven finesse shot. It's like a 3-4 button combination to be able to do that.
And
The near post 3 times.
To the side, he wants to go in that corner as well. Half the time,
Palacio, regardless, he would have to do the extra dribbles anyways to get past the center back, so it's not necessarily a bad opportunity. A prime Ronaldo should score that. Go far post. Nice. Yeah. I knew it. Once I saw that transition, I'm like, do not go far post here. You gotta, or well, do go far post or far post, near post here.
It's almost TEKKZ-like.
This one, you just have to go the opposite direction. Once you see that, you know he's gonna manual goalkeep to the other side. He did it way too early.
This is the chance for him to
That's a good goal.
Movement.
Good.
You just see there.
Once you see that one, because the whole
pointed.
game, right, he was always predicting the opposite side, so that's why he went the opposite direction. But I think this is a kickoff. I think 2-2 is a fair result so far.
TEKKZ trailing now.
It's like a 1-1, you know?
This is the chance for him to
Oh,
score.
goalkeeper movement.
You just see there, Enzo.
I think it's like a 1-1, so it's 2-2 is okay
To the
so
head of
far.
TEKKZ.
It's not bad.
How smart is he in the final third? Stokes maybe slightly too keen there to move.
But
the
you guys notice, right? You guys notice something, right? He's focusing on that shot specifically. He's focusing on the manual goalkeeping. And guess what happens when you focus on the manual goalkeeping? You don't green time your shot. You see how he doesn't green time a shot here? Because it's just a silly balance for this year's game. That's why he doesn't green this, because he's looking. He wants to see where he's moving. Look over here. He already sees that. He doesn't go for the green. He doesn't even go for the white. Look.
This is the chance for him to score.
He just shoots it because you can't look to aim for greens and look at the manual goalkeeping at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, it's good that he just took a regular shot there.
You just see there, Enzo, just pointing to the header TEKKZ. Maybe that's what Stokes expects.
Right there, he moved him way too early, way too far. You have to try and predict where your opponent's going to go, but against somebody who is actually going to take time in the box and think before the ball comes to their feet, you can't do that. You can't give your opponent, you can't make your opponent's mind up before the balls even come to their feet.
Greening isn't as important at events. Yes, it is, bro.
Painter was actually one of them.
Have you watched these games at all?
As I say, it's so naturally just to finesse it across the goalkeeper. If you have enough time to think, or you can get.
There's certain animations, not animations, but there's certain types of, well, it's shot animations that would not happen if you don't green them, bro.
And go towards that near post. You will score goals. That's exactly what F2TEKKZ has just done there. Overplayed that one, though. Giving away possession straight back to Stokes. What a fantastic 30 minutes this has been in the second leg. $75,000 up for grabs. As you said, Richard, a $40,000 game. Both players already guaranteed themselves 35K coming into this final. As we said, if Stokes can win this one,
I hope the prize winnings are better next year, because 35K for top 2
in the
is
rankings, you're saying he's already qualified
disgusting.
for the FIFA E-World Cup. Why does he need that? It's all about the seeding at the end of the day. No one's moving TEKKZ. He'll be approaching 14,000 points.
Crazy.
And here he comes again.
Van Dijk.
35K for top 2 is such a joke,
just doing
man.
enough between them to stop the threat of
weird.
TEKKZ.
And if that point tally isn't enough to suggest what a season this man has had.
Just let him show you your trophy cabinet.
Have you ever taken part in any tournaments yourself?
He's
No, Kringle. These guys are really good, man. Like, I'm just analyzing the gameplay, but these guys would probably slap me if they ever face me. That's beautiful.
Neymar. Oh, it's beautiful.
That's so nice, actually. You know why? Because TEKKZ thinks he's gonna go for the first time shot here, far post. I hate manual goalkeeping. This is so idiotic, but still, it's how FIFA 19
the 4
is.
times he's been on the FUT Champions Cup across the last 2 years. 3 times this.
He thinks the first time shot's right there. You see that?
Year.
Right there. He thinks that's a first time shot. That's why TEKKZ does a manual goalkeeping here.
Here's Stokes.
See? He does a manual goalkeeping here. Does the transition inside. His player is now at a position. He shoots it to the middle this time. I think he tries to go for the far post. Maybe. I don't know.
Neymar.
And then he
it's
scores
beautiful. That. It really is.
I tell you what, I think TEKKZ a little bit unlucky there because he's read what Stokes is going to do. He's read that he's going to move it to that side. And if anything, he's moved too far.
Just a second before you just see Van der Sar move to the left.
Goal for the visitors. Number 10, Neymar.
Because that was a shot in the centre of the goal.
Yeah. Kept it central. Strike for Neymar.
Having to deal with that is just so, I don't know, man. I hate it.
Position now.
And I let them know I hated it too. I was like, this is just...
chase the game.
1v1 finishing needs to be authentic, man. No one's gonna move like an idiot like that in real life. It's just idiotic.
45 minutes left to go.
Where he is gonna have to naturally press you. He's gonna have to attack. Probably one of the best halves of FIFA we've seen of Stokes. 2 goals scored. Maybe a third.
That's a
a
foul.
free kick.
Yeah.
Not only
How does he get the scoop from the first touch there? That's so weird.
2 goals conceded. That were the big questions about Stokes. He's conceding 9, he's conceding 8, he's conceding 7 goals. He's conceded 2 goals in 3 halves of individual FIFA against TEKKZ. If he was going to win this final, if he is going to win this final, his defending had to be better. It is being better so far.
Yeah, good use of the wall there. Very good use of the wall there. Good job, TEKKZ.
That will be the end of the first half there. It was a lovely scoop turn away from...
has been very secretive over this last 45 minutes.
To be honest, there wasn't really much said, especially in the Rebel camp. It's all going to plan so far. 1 goal's never enough, though. 2 goals, 3 goals, never really enough against a player of F2TEKKZ's quality. Into our last 45 minutes of FIFA here in Hamburg. TEKKZ, can he reply? Can he get himself a goal back? He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. Ronaldo was peeling off, but the pass was just a little too weak.
Why are people so toxic
TEKKZ
towards
again.
TEKKZ? People are toxic towards TEKKZ because he uses the mechanics of the game. But the thing is, though, is that people are just haters in general, chat. Like, that's what I'm going to say, honestly. Like, obviously, if you want the scene to grow, you have to play a type of football that people are interested in. But, like, it's not his fault the game is the way it is. Throwing hate towards a player that is playing for money and using these mechanics is the stupidest thing ever. You can have a preference in the gameplay, but actually sending hate and, like, you know, to someone for this, like, the kid, he's not even a bad kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a piece of shit, you know? So it's like, I don't understand it, you know? People just hate to hate, chat. If you're successful, people hate you. That's what it really comes down to, man.
Danny Da Costa into the center of that field.
Like, I get it, you know, some of the mechanics he uses aren't great, but, like, dude, people forget the mountain you climb, how high you have to climb that mountain. They only remember you when you're at the top, you know? But, like, if you guys remember him in FIFA, the team that he broke out in was FIFA 17, I believe. The kid was nasty, man.
No. You see how deep Stokes is right now. He's got that lead.
And he qualified with a generic team too, man.
He can sit back.
So he had no practice with the God Squads when he went to that event, the first event that he actually won.
He can play that defensive shell almost. We saw Vinny do it a little bit earlier on in the tournament.
The press, though. It's too fierce.
The fact that he's top 2 in FIFA 19 just deserves respect by itself, because this game is weird. Oh, that's a nice shot. I'm okay with that, actually.
The press, though. It's too fierce from TEKKZ. Look at Neymar. He's trying to peel off. Ronaldo with a shot. Ronaldo with a goal.
That's okay.
You blink for a second, and TEKKZ is straight back in the game.
Played it onto that edge.
That's an RNG shot, by the way. It's like the game could decide to miss that.
Box. Ronaldo offered the run of Neymar as a little bit of a...
That looked nice, though. I like that. I don't know. I'm just a football dude, you know, so...
Guys.
Just looked good. Takes the extra touches.
Neymar just pulled the man away from him. Gave
nice.
Stokes a little bit of confusion. Is he going to play it one more? Is he going to shoot? CR7 smashes it home. What a final we're having right now. The two best players from Great Britain battling it out.
Yeah, Swag, you get any player, dude.
And a repeat.
I think they even have like the pro player light blue cards, possibly. Maybe they can't use those, but
it's the 7th time they've played.
They probably have those too. Actually, no, they probably. I'm pretty sure they don't. I think they just have the database that's available to everyone.
With so much at stake as well. Can TEKKZ get in front now? Virgil van Dijk had to be aggressive with the tackle. That's exactly what he was.
Responsive defender there. There you go. Nice.
Into the last third now. We have got extra time if needed. I just feel like there's going to be one more.
Yeah, Palacio with the shot. It's just taking into consideration FIFA 19 mechanics. You know what I'm saying?
Stokes has led the last 2 occasions. Can he get himself back in front? Mbappe out on this right-hand side. Ball roll. He's up against Ruud Gullit. A drag back now. F2TEKKZ. 2 in a row.
What goal!
He's made me star on the way through. Occasions. Can he get himself back in front? Mbappe out on this right-hand side. Ball roll. He's up against Ruud Gullit. A drag back now. F2TEKKZ. 2 in a row.
What goal!
He's made me star on the way through. Back to back. F2TEKKZ. Killing Mbappe. He even...
That skill move was crazy.
Made Van Dijk.
But that angle that he shoots from should be going in 100% of the times.
Ball roll. He's up against Ruud Gullit. A drag back now. F2TEKKZ. 2 in a row.
He whites it. He shouldn't even have to white that.
Goal. He's made me star on the way through.
Good goal because you let the AI defend. See, you guys need to understand what you're saying sometimes before you say it. The reason why you have to let AI defend is because if you manually defend, the transitioning with the player is not good enough to defend against that croqueta. You have to know that.
To back. F2TEKKZ.
Boom.
Killing Mbappe.
Yeah, he shouldn't even have to green time that. That's a good goal. From the actual shot.
Even made Van Dijk back off. And he just like that.
You can't manually defend that, chat. You have to let your AI do it. You have to get lucky with manual defending to predict that side, but you don't always get it.
It's the back of the net, sorry. I've lost my words.
This is a very like 50-50 game, you know.
Kuzo's book right there.
You just gotta the game kind of has to fall for you.
To the best of the skills ability.
You know what I like about Stokes though? His 1v1 finishing very clinical, you know.
And putting TEKKZ under pressure right now.
That's what you've got to do.
Again, he's in.
Nice
it's
pass.
What you've got to do against TEKKZ. Can you get round him?
A beautiful pass.
The feet of Van der Sar just being enough.
We've seen TEKKZ in this exact situation. I'm going back. EPL semi-final versus Diogo. It took him. He was trailing for pretty much the majority of that game.
Yeah, I like Stokes' attacking. His attacking is awesome.
With a Dominic Calvert-Lewin header. He can come from behind, can TEKKZ.
You know what I like, chat? Not a single flick-up cross.
Was it time for
I can at least appreciate that.
He is leading for the 3rd time in this matchup. 2 times already.
No flick-up cross at all this game.
Simply just has
Thank
not
God.
been enough. Also, we can't see the changes that TEKKZ is making. He did cue the pause, though, as soon as that goal went in.
Stokes is good, man. He's a good player.
What is he going to change now? Just over 20 tournament wins in global. If he can hold on to this. TEKKZ has made the changes.
Looks like a humble guy too. Yeah, he scored that like shitty Havertz goal and he was just like...
Never write him off.
My man was cringing hard.
He's been brought on now.
Another mistake though, uncharacteristic mistakes from TEKKZ as well. You usually sort of the words where he's a perfectionist in the final third. He's so clinical There's been a few
Yeah,
times where he gave the
Stokes,
ball
he's
away.
a football guy too, man. When he scores a shitty goal, he just like.
I wouldn't say that
A lot of the
pressure,
pros do that, man. Like you guys.
maybe the situation.
I'm telling you, man.
When
Like
he
they'll
chases the
score
game,
the
he's
opportunity.
there,
They'll just
nice.
laugh, you know.
Especially on the third time now. The third
You just gotta do what you gotta do to
across
win in
these
this game, man. Like if it
He's had to chase
happens
this
for you, it
game.
happens for you, you know.
Tex is used to being in front.
You just gotta roll with the punches, man.
As you said, it's like putting someone in an unfamiliar situation. They're not used
How old
to
is
it.
Stokes?
Again,
I'm gonna
just
predict
that ball
he
right there.
is 19.
Try to flick it over the top.
He looks young.
He's going to keep that in as well, Stokes, is via a ball roll of Mbappe, the goal scorer of the fourth. He needs to look after the ball slightly better as well, does Stokes.
Got himself a free kick as
As
well
he
in a
wins the
great
free
area.
kick.
These
Shoulder
areas
to
are
shoulder
so
battle.
dangerous.
Right, what we're going to see here, play
Yeah.
short, pull it.
Ooh,
Again.
he went for the flick up volley right there.
It's not. Ramos going to take that away and
Stokes is 25,
a free
28.
kick in an
Good for him, man. He looks young,
area.
so
Potentially got caught out right there.
You can clearly see that Stokes
he looks
needs
young.
another goal, wants another goal. Just so he can calm down a little bit. You can see the numbers forward as well from Tex. There's holes, there's gaps.
Yeah, they do
appearing in
apologize.
that
I've seen
back
some
line.
pros. I saw one guy
Just
go
10
like
minutes
this, you
left.
know.
Another pause cued by Tex.
I respect it, man. The pro players, they seem like, oh, that's just too
Havertz,
many
will he win?
bounces.
Oh, no, he
Just
went with the shoulder
too
pass,
much.
nearly
Take it
the
out,
rebound.
take it out.
Oh my
That's too
giddy
much.
aunt.
You can see he tried to load up that shot.
Tex
as
is
well.
17, I
Tried to
think,
time
right?
it,
He's a
it
young
was
kid,
red.
man.
The touch was awful anyway from
Imagine
Havertz,
hating
so
on a
it's not gonna matter.
17-year-old
I
from a
honestly
video
thought he just
game.
stole the game
Jesus
away.
Christ.
I thought that was
Insane to me.
change has been on.
This time in the game. Pass.
Having on as well. It'll be hot a while doing when FIFA weren't really that big before EA backed it in 2009, in 2010. Stokes were cleaning up. He just needed this opportunity to show it.
When the opportunities arise here in Hamburg, he's certainly delivered.
Hazard, wow.
But can he complete this job?
Yeah, it's a
Can
good
he get
utilization of
it
the
done?
offside trap.
5
You have to
minutes
if you're going
left.
to be losing.
This could be a chance for him now. Ball roll into the finesse. Huge save, Van der Sar, to keep Tex in this game. Eusebio again. Non-stop pressure here from Stokes. Tried to scoop turn his way around his man, Eden Hazard.
He's going to get a chance.
This attack by Stokes, by the way, is brilliant. It's really nice, actually. Let me see the body-to-body here.
Complete this job. Can he get it done?
Taking into consideration that the defense catches up to the attacker really, really quickly. Fake shot to use the body.
5 minutes left.
Fake shot to use the body
This could be
again.
a chance
Ball roll, not using the right
for him
player.
now.
Van Dijk, defensive
Ball
AI.
roll.
Yeah, if he scored that, I wouldn't mind that, actually.
Oh, into the finesse, huge save, Van der Sar to keep Tex in this game. Eusebio again, non-stop pressure here from Stokes. Tried to scoop turn
Bad
his way around
registration
his
there with
man, Eden
Ronaldo.
Hazard.
He's going to get a chance. What a
Ooh,
tackle.
that tackle from behind is a little crazy. That's
Hazard.
Let me see that.
He's
Who's
going to
he
get a
using
chance.
here?
What a tackle.
That's actually nice.
That's a game.
Oh, that's a bad offside trap there.
He's going to get a chance.
That's a bad offside trap there.
What a tackle. That's
No.
a game-winning
He's
tackle.
onside.
Here. Stokes could be your champion
Hopefully
in
he
Hamburg.
scores, yeah.
Oh, I think he will be as well.
So this, again, this goal, you can blame Tex for the time frame that he uses it, but he does it because he needs to get the goal back. Using it here was odd, though.
What a tackle.
Yeah,
It's a
that wasn't the play.
game-winning
This
tackle.
could be it. Stokes could be your champion in Hamburg. Oh, I think he will be as well.
Possession.
Came back onto the scene, done that. And how
This is a very 50-50 game, right? Like, you have to understand that the way that the goals come off, like, the goals, there needs to be a better balance in FIFA because it's like I said, this is a completely different game if he doesn't score that turnaround Havertz volley. You know what I'm saying? God knows if the game would have gone the same way. But Stokes, man, I like the way he plays, dude. He plays pretty nice.
going into the World Cup
He
final?
utilizes the fake shot acceleration well because the fake shot acceleration puts the body in front of the defender, so it's hard to get the ball off of someone if you tackle. His foot's going to be in the way, right? You know, he utilizes the game mechanics really well. His game is all about utilizing the game mechanics. Look, Eden Hazard scored for him too.
With a playoff win and $75,000 in your pocket as well. That's why he made the change. Eden Hazard came on, and what a super sub he was. Tex Could maybe still reply. That was the chance, though, because added time's going to come in now. It's not going to be long. It's only going to be 2 minutes. TEKKZ will stay at rank #1. He will still be in prime position going into those playoffs.
Oh, that's it. Score that, please.
Winner. It will be Tom Stokes once again. Edwin van der Sar.
See, and here's the other thing too, right? So he scores the Havertz opportunity, right? But then Ronaldo doesn't score his green time near post shot. And then that should be a simple opportunity. Like, in my mind, I just see this as like...
Winner. He will still be in prime position going into those playoffs, but he will not be the...
Touch, driven shot across goal. Done. Dusted. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the types of goals you could score. Like, it's just stupid that you can't score this, but you can score a turnaround shot with Havertz. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But this is... Like, I can't... This is FIFA 19. You know what I mean? This is FIFA 19.
It will be Tom Stokes once again. Edwin van der Sar.
I mean... Congratulations, not to Tom Stokes also, but to Rebel FC, Cal Freezy. They took the risk on Stokes, picking him up and fully redeemed all that hard work that he's put in over the years. This is his moment right now. 70.
Yo, let's get some claps in the chat. Congratulations to Stokes. He's a good player, man. I like his play style. It's actually very nice. I like the way he attacks, man. And you know what? TEKKZ played really well this game too. This is a 50-50 game, you know? It has to kind of like, it's got to kind of like land somewhere in between the two. It's a very 50-50 game. I think they both play really well. This could have been TEKKZ's game too. This could have gone either way. So not a bad final. Some goals were questionable. That Havertz volley, man, it just changes the game completely, because if TEKKZ goes into the second game with the 1-goal advantage, you don't know what happens in the second game, right? If he holds on, we don't know if TEKKZ, if Stokes would have scored another goal in that game. All right, but
$5,000 back.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Again, I think FIFA 19 prevailed a lot for these two guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys later.